Mulaney witnessed a classic David versus Goliath narrative as 20th-placed Wolves hosted 5th-placed Liverpool. Rob Edwards set his Wolves side in a disciplined low block, frustrating Liverpool for over 70 minutes. Arne Slot's Liverpool dominated 66% of possession but struggled significantly with creative output in the final third. The Reds' reliance on high-tempo wing play was effectively nullified by Wolves' compact defensive structure. Wolves did not register a single shot on target until the 78th minute of the match. Liverpool's Virgil van Dijk and Ibrahima Konate initially controlled aerial duels, but grew leggy as the game progressed. The introduction of Talua Rokader for Wolves proved to be the tactical masterstroke of the evening. Arne Slot's decision to start Jeremy Frimpong over Joe Gomez offered more width but left gaps on the transition. Hugo Ekitike and Cody Gakpo failed to find the clinical edge required to break the initial deadlock. The first half ended 0-0, characterized by Liverpool's lethargy and Wolves' stubborn resilience. Statistical models favored Liverpool with a 76% win probability, highlighting the scale of the eventual upset. Midfield battles were intense, with Ryan Gravenberch and Alexis Mac Allister struggling to bypass Wolves' double pivot. The atmosphere at Molineux remained defiant, despite the club's dire league position. An emotional tribute was held in the 18th minute for former player Diogo Jota, who passed away in 2025. Liverpool's expected goals XG of 1.81 far exceeded Wolves' 0.44. Yet the scoreline told a different story. The match entered a frantic chaos phase in the final 15 minutes as both managers chased the win. Liverpool's defense, usually a fortress, conceded for the 14th time in the final 15 minutes of a game this season. 78th minute. The deadlock was broken when Talua Rokader outmuscled Van Dijk to set up Rodrigo Gomez. Rodrigo Gomez sprinted clear of the Liverpool defense and clinically lifted the ball over Alisson Becker. Molineux erupted as the league's basement side took a shock lead against the defending European hopefuls. Liverpool responded immediately, pouring bodies forward in a desperate attempt to salvage points. 53rd minute. Mohamed Salah leveled the score with a moment of individual brilliance. Salah intercepted a poor pass from Bellegarde and curled a strike into the top corner with the outside of his boot. The goal ended a personal goal drought for Salah in the Premier League, dating back to November. With the score at 1-1, the game became completely stretched, with end-to-end action for the remaining minutes. Rio Ngumoha, Liverpool's 17-year-old sensation, hit the post just minutes after the equalizer. 94th minute. The definitive moment arrived following a poor clearance by Alisson Becker. The ball fell to the Wolves midfielder Andre, who took aim from approximately 20 yards out. Andre's strike took a significant deflection off Joe Gomez, wrong-footing Alisson and looping into the net. Rob Edwards famously sprinted down the touchline in celebration, mirroring the passion of the home support. The 2-1 victory marked Wolves' second win in just 5 days, blowing a win over Aston Villa. Federico Chiesa had a late chance to equalize again, but his long-range effort was gathered by Jose S.A. The referee, Thomas Brumell, blew the final whistle shortly after, confirming the historic result. Liverpool players collapsed in dejection as their hopes for a top 4 climb took a massive hit. Arne Slot described the result as a bad result that sums up the season's frustrations. Slot highlighted that Liverpool has now lost 3 games this season due to goals conceded in stoppage time. Virgil van Dijk admitted the team was slow, predictable, and sloppy throughout the 90 minutes. The defeat leaves Liverpool in 5th place, stagnant on 48 points and at risk of falling behind Chelsea. Wolves. The win brings them within 3 points of 19th placed Burnley, though relegation remains likely. Rob Edwards noted that the fight and spirit shown by his squad was the bare minimum required for survival. Media pundits have labeled the performance as one of the worst under the Arne Slot era. The result marks the first time since 2017 that a bottom-place side has defeated the reigning champions. Wolves' midfield duo of Andre and Joe Gomez were praised for their tireless work rate and physical presence. Liverpool's lack of a plan B against the low block was a central theme of the post-match analysis. The Reds now face an immediate return to Molineux this Friday for an FA Cup 5th-round clash. Fan sentiment on social media has reached a boiling point, with many calling for tactical revisions. The deflected winner was described by many as a cruel stroke of luck for a Liverpool side that didn't do enough. Molineux's attendance was recorded at a capacity 30,247, creating an intimidating wall of sound. Wolves have now doubled their season's win tally in the space of a single week. Replays of the winning goal show Alisson's half-baked clearance as the primary catalyst for the disaster. The Premier League Basement Boys headlines dominated the UK sports papers on Wednesday morning. This result is being viewed as a potential turning point for Rob Edwards' managerial tenure. Liverpool must now find a way to break the low-block curse before their next Premier League game against Spurs. The FA Cup fixture on Friday offers Liverpool a chance for immediate redemption or a total season collapse. Slot faces growing pressure regarding his inability to close out games in added time. Wolves' remaining 8 games are now viewed with a glimmer of hope for a great escape. The gap to safety for Wolves remains significant 11 points, but the momentum is undeniable. Pundit Jermaine Pennant stated on Sky Sports that this is not the Liverpool we know. The defeat is Liverpool's first in 5 games across all competitions. Wolves' magical night at Molineux will be remembered as a highlight in an otherwise grueling season. The Premier League table now shows a congested race for the top 4 between Man, Uddy, Villa, and Liverpool. Financial implications for Liverpool missing Champions League football are becoming a major talking point. Rob Edwards has reportedly suffered a calf strain from his energetic goal celebrations. The winning goal's deflection off Joe Gomez has led to criticism of the defender's positioning. Liverpool's upcoming Champions League tie against Galatasaray is now under a cloud of doubt. Operation Epic Fury on the pitch, as one fan described the Wolves' resurgence. The 2025-26 season continues to prove that, in the Premier League, anyone can beat anyone. The final whistle at Molineux was the loudest sound heard in Wolverhampton all year.